Everyone loves gummy worms, and if you don't, you are objectively wrong. Today we're going to show you how they're made, along with Twizzlers. First, they mix up candy-based sriracha and blood, which is then violently slapped around and mixed together. It is then pushed out of a rocket launcher that they'll later need to rocket jump to the next area of the factory. It is then shot out of your great-great-grandma's vintage icing dispenser to form the common shape found on most Twizzlers. It is then cut into pieces by a large industrial slicer. The trays of licorice then go up a very crammed, uncomfortable condo elevator. They quarantine themselves inside their tiny apartments for a week until they run out of food and have to go grocery shopping. They are then handled by the disgusting hands of anti-maskers. They go to the 10-item line at Walmart, but it is packed with anti-maskers, so they're forced to go to the normal line. Upon just looking at the line, they all suit up in their hazmat suits. Now on to our next topic, gummy bears. Gummies come in many shapes, such as bears, weird-looking rings, more bears, and Invisalign. The Invisalign-shaped molds are then pressed into molds made of cornstarch. How they stay the same shape after the following process, I have absolutely no idea. Cheryl, stop ruining the molds! Here's where the candy is mixed.
Mixes gelatin, sugar, corn syrup, color, and flavoring, and cooks the mixture at 115 degrees Celsius.
Here's where the candy is spewed out into the molds. They go on a conveyor belt, and I think you know what's going to happen next. Yep, they're put in a crammed condo elevator and put into quarantine again.
In 12 to 15 hours, the candies cool and solidify.
Then it comes time for the war against Albanese. And the Haribo soldiers load the gummies into trebuchets.
Molds disintegrate. As they fall downward, the machine sifts out the lumps, then recycles.
As you can see by the spilling powder, the trebuchet idea fails. And Albanese almost gets a taste of victory before the gummy worms start spilling out of the Trojan gummy horse. They've successfully made it inside and are about to claim the Albanese factory for their own when the Albanese gummies come to defend. The Haribo gummy worms realize that they're vastly outnumbered by the Albanese gummy worms. That is, until the Albanese gummy worms surrender and are packaged for retail.
Kids who are hooked on them. Many fishermen actually use them for bait.
Joke's on you, Haribo. You just raided a bootleg factory.